What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether Pikachu is overrated or not. So if you guys obviously saw and clicked on the video, you saw the thumbnail from popular player Pikachu player Shiny Mark saying, you know, it's getting embarrassing that Pikachu is losing. And now, if you guys didn't know, for the longest time, and even still now, many people consider Pikachu to be the best character in the game. Like, he's so broken, you know, he was always top 1. There was always, whenever a new patch came out, it was always nerf the rat. And because at the beginning of the game, Pichu was broken as well, but they did nerf Pichu. And so now Pichu is pretty low down on the tier list, but it was always nerf the rat. And Pikachu is one of the only characters in the game who has remained completely untouched. From the start of Ultimate to where he is now, Pikachu has not been nerfed, has not been buffed at all, completely the same character this whole time. But people still complain about Pikachu being the best character in the game. The only problem is that Pikachu hardly gets any good results. The best players they have are probably, I would say, Esam, Shiny Mark, and DM, who do consistently get results, but Pikachu isn't like winning these tournaments, right? Like, characters like you've seen, like, for the longest time, everybody was like, oh, Joker's super broken, and you had people like Leo winning every tournament with Joker, right? He dropped Joker, even though there is the consideration that he is just Leo, and Leo's just the best, and he's winning tournaments with Byleth, who is a good character, but it's not on the level of like Joker. And we've seen other Joker successes like Zachary pick him up, other people like that, but people who pick up Pikachu have just not been getting the results. I think the last time Pikachu actually won a major was all the way back in 2019 when Esam won Frostbite, I believe, or it could be, I think it's either Frostbite or I think it might have been Gommel. But one of those tournaments, no, it was Glitch 8, I'm pretty sure. And Esam won that with Pikachu. But it's been over almost 3 years now since that. Pikachu has yet to win like a single other major tournament. There's been some notable results. Correct me if I'm wrong, there could be a tournament that I'm forgetting. But overall, you just see just not showing out. Like recently at Battle of BC4, Esam lost, I believe, I know he lost to Kone, who is the Japanese Shulk player, who is very good, but I would assume that Pikachu has a winning matchup there, even though that I know Pikachu does struggle a little bit against Swordies. I think it's still a winning matchup for Pikachu, because Pikachu has probably the most winning matchups in the whole game. I only know like a few characters that Esam says that he loses to. It's like Palu and like Wolf, I think, that he goes even with, and he might lose to Joker or go even with Joker, but he has some of the best. He's definitely, I would say he is top 5 in ledge guarding, and not in ledge guarding, in edge guarding, because and going off the edge because of his insane recovery. He has 3 moves that can keep him in the air. He can stall out. Like, he's the embodiment of everything that you would want in a character in Ultimate. He has an insane combo game. His back air is probably one of the best moves in the game, just because of the fact that it combos into itself. And you can get your opponent off stage and easily edge guard them, right? There's just nothing that many characters can do against that. He has combo loops at 0% that he can just instantly get off of a grab. Like, the fact that he has a combo loop that can send you to 40 off of a grab based on your DI is insane. He can just nair loop you over and over again until you're at like 40%. His fair is really disjointed, but it's also a very strong kill move off the side. He has, I forget the name of the tech now, but where you hit with the tip of your tail and you can like drag your opponent off stage. I've seen Esam like training with it a little bit in the lab, but it's really broken. He has an F smash that has a lingering hitbox on the ledge, so it's really good for ledge guarding. He has a really fast up air. He has an up throw thunder combo that is like a reliable kill move if you get good at it. He's a great recovery with quick attack. He's a good mix-up option on stage. Right? He's a great projectile that travels across the entire stage and you can spam with it. And he's small, which means he's not going to get hit by a lot of things. So all of these things would create, obviously, what you would think to be the best character in the game, right? He's a super fast dash attack that kills. He's reliable kill moves. He has good throws. You know, everything about this would make you think that Pikachu is the best character in the game, except for the fact that he doesn't have any results. So I want to go over why I think he doesn't have results. First of all, I tried picking up Pikachu a little bit over quarantine period, and it didn't necessarily, it was hard, it was definitely hard to do him. I think the hardest thing about Pikachu is learning his consistency. Like, first of all, for me, I don't know why, I just struggle with his recovery, because when you're like here at like an awkward angle, my hand always gets like stuck because you have to press in 2 different directions, right? You have to get like, and if you miss one, you're just gonna get the one little up, and you won't get the side one, right? You just have to get good with Pikachu's recovery. It's also really hard to learn stuff like up throw thunder stuff is definitely a little bit difficult to learn, especially when you're learning how to do it based on DI. Some of the Pikachu playstyle, like I've seen a lot of Pikachus, like I used to play super aggressive with Pikachu and get punished, when you can literally just camp with Pikachu the whole game and just whiff punish your opponents because your moves are just better. Like you can just sit here all game, you know, Lucina can swing around and you can just wait and you get one grab and she's at 50, or you get one back air and she's off stage ready for you to edge guard. It's also key to remember that a lot of characters can recover in many different ways. And I think they're just like Pikachu players just need to be a lot smarter. Like I think the character is one of the hardest in the game to learn, but I also think that a lot of Pikachu players are just not consistent. Like I think Isam is a great player, but he doesn't get the results that I think he should, especially for the time he spends on the game. Like I know he plays Mii Brawler a lot, and he would probably be better if he just focused on Pikachu solely, but I think Mii Brawler is a fine character. It's always great to have a secondary like I do with Palu, but I think if you like I've seen him labbing combos and stuff, and all the other Pikachu, like they do some insane labbing. Like they're in the lab all day. They just don't get the results that you would expect from a character that's supposed to be the clear best character in the game, right? So what do you guys think the problem is with Pikachu? Do you guys think he's one of the most overrated characters? Do you think he's top 5 is what I asked, because I still think he is the best character in the game. I think he has the potential to be one of the most broken characters in the game easily if people just knew how to use him, and if people were more, if the Pikachu players who actually did use him were a little bit more consistent. Because so far, the only thing that Pikachu has to prove is just the results. He just doesn't. If there was a character, if there was somebody like Isam winning all the major tournaments, or top 8ing all the major tournaments, and Isam is top 8ing, but he's not winning. He's not getting to. It's been a long time since I think we've seen a Pikachu in grand finals, winners finals, or even losers finals of a big tournament that's like a major tournament. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to let me know who you guys want me to talk about next. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.